Okay.
Hello, my dear friends. My name is Victor.
And I'm Alina. Welcome to our channel, Miraculous the Miracle, where we share with you the best we have from our experience, from our knowledge about well-being, body, mind, and soul. I'm a confidence coach, emotion coach practitioner, and a Hay House published author. And Victor?
And I am a veterinarian falcon for falcons and exotics with a deep interest in holistic medicine and energetic hydration.
Wow, that sounds but it's true. That's what keeps us going. Proper hydration, among many other good things. We need proper hydration. So always remember, keep drinking water. Summer is coming. Today we have a very special subject, which is very, very dear to me, very central to my work, which is the power of appreciation, which is basically nothing else than the ability to go through your daily life, looking at the good, looking at your strengths, looking at what you like, what you enjoy, what you're curious about, what brings you on fire, what uplifts you, what motivates you. This can be used not just like a fluffy woo thing because it's just fashionable to do it nowadays. No, this is something that is used by professionals who want to bounce back from so-called failures or fall downs. Yes, this is a skill that brings people out faster from PTSD when they have this ability to see the good in themselves and in life in others. And just like a muscle you practice in the gym, appreciating is a muscle that changes your brain circuitry, because nowadays we know the brain is not set. There is this phenomenon called neuroplasticity, which means if we practice something else, we are going to become something else and think different and feel different and act and speak differently. This is just an introduction. And there is so much more to say. I have been working myself. I have been doing appreciation for years. I have been teaching others to do it, and it has changed their lives, and obviously my life, tremendously. It has helped me navigate through my biggest challenges with a very different approach. And last year, I have even started masterminds, groups of 8, where we appreciate and we intend together. And it's amazing the power of combined appreciation, combined love, the higher frequency, takes your intentions much, much faster to completion, to fulfillment, to reality. And if you want to come back in 3D a bit more on the ground, to be a bit more pragmatic, there are so many studies proving that gratitude or appreciation are so good for your health, for your relationships. They lower blood pressure, your risk of stroke and so many other dangers go down. Anxiety, depression can be tackled better when you work with appreciation. And there is so much more. Business, everybody around you is influenced. I can see it from my relation with people, with everybody I interact with. And it shows, people react to it. And there are 2 ways of doing appreciation. You can journal every day. I usually journal about 50 appreciations very quickly. It sounds a lot. It's not. In the beginning, it is a lot, but it takes me 2 minutes to just jot down quickly things I enjoy, things I love, things I'm grateful for, things that are going well, things that I'm proud of or I'm curious about. And we are going to do an exercise together, me and Victor, today, just to demonstrate you live how it's done and how easy it is and how it influences your mood and puts you in a much more enthusiastic state. So I told you there are 2 ways of doing this. One is journaling, and the other one is live. Literally, as you go through your day, you go with a mindset looking for what you want to see, for the good, for what's empowering. You don't spend much time in the negative situations, in criticism, in interactions that bring you down, or in thoughts that bring you down. You shift your focus towards things that you can control, things that you like, things that empower you, things that are bringing you forward. And with this being said, shall we have a fun little game of appreciation just to show our friends, Victor?
I can't wait. I gotta say that Alina got me addicted to this couple of months ago when I still used to work for a company. So I would observe the energies around there. I would feel that they try to drain me. So doing that appreciation list every day, I had the commitment to have it every single morning with Alina to send it on a WhatsApp group. And it brought up a lot of good things that I was not even aware. And yes, let's do it.
Yeah, please
I'm
go
really,
ahead.
really in love with this technique.
Thank you so much. You've been a really good accountability buddy. You've really done your homework very well at the time. And what you mentioned is a very interesting side effect of appreciation. It does make you aware of so many more interesting, good things that are going on than you were initially aware. Like the more you appreciate, the more you find out to appreciate.
Yeah. So the easiest way is to start from the moment that you open your eyes in the morning. That's what you taught me, Alina. And what's in your case? What are you first thankful for when you open your eyes?
I'm just thinking, okay, I'm alive. It's a new day. It's me still here. I'm taking in a deep breath and I'm thinking I'm breathing. Oh, wow. Okay. Since you know my history,
Yes.
breathing is such a gift and our senses and opening our eyes. I don't mean to sound simplistic. I don't feel it every day as such. Like I don't feel every day like, oh, yes, I'm alive. But I usually look for one simple thing to make me feel good about. It's either feeling the softness of my bed or the pillows or the atmosphere in the room or the thoughts of things that I want to do today. I don't go very far in the very beginning. I usually, after I wake up and do my priming routine, I sit down with my journal and I write my 50 gratitudes, which I share. We have a mastermind group going on. Actually, I have one mastermind groups going on where I share my appreciations because people will not do what you tell them to do. People will do what you do. Unless I do what I preach, who is going to listen, right? Mm-hmm. I think probably this is what convinced you at the time when we were practicing together as well, because I was sharing my own daily things with you.
That's lovely. Yeah, so for me the same. I was never aware of that, and I started to feel every single part. So like, okay, I open my eyes. Oh, I can see. Oh, I'm so grateful that I can see. I can breathe. And I always have my releasing side. And it's like so amazing that you can breathe and you can exhale. And of course, I'm happy that I can go to toilet in a normal way, not assisted like other people.
Absolutely. You're independent and your body is functioning. There are so many things to do. If you want,
see, I look to my baby still sleeping, I smile. I feel very grateful that I have a baby that loves me, somebody that can be my best friend in the future. And then I go in the other room and I see the sun outside. I go on the balcony and again I take a deep sigh and say like, I'm so happy that I love the sun so much. I'm so grateful for the sun. I'm so grateful for this beautiful weather. And of course, the more you advance, I'm so grateful for my body, for my muscles, for my bones, for my feet, for my mind that is already able to bring good ideas for the day. And of course, you have a short snack, a short breakfast. Even this is very important, like being grateful for what you have in the fridge. So many people, they don't have anything. They live on the street, the desert, like in Somalia. So of course, just being happy for the tomatoes that you have in the fridge, being happy for the almond milk.
It sounds simplistic, but guys, lower the bar as much as you want. And this is not from me. It's from one of my mentors, Dean Graziosi, who is a multimillionaire, self-made, very successful guy, very genuine guy, who says the same thing. Him and Tony Robbins and so many amazing people, they have come to the same conclusion. Appreciate the smallest and the biggest things in your life. And I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to highlight this, that it's nothing wrong with acknowledging even the smallest things in your life.
Yes.
Apparently the smallest things.
And it's so interesting how you feel that your vibration raises. The more you are thankful for every single thing, you are somehow becoming even stronger, even stronger, even stronger, even more ideas they come to your mind, and more kindness.
You're more
Um,
with yourself and your life, I feel. Like you feel your life is more valuable already. You realize the value of you and what you're
yes.
experiencing.
What else do you connect with in the house? Like, let's say before you go out.
It's very nice that you're asking this. When I teach people, I call this appreciation on the go. Just like I said, as you go through the day, you just stop for a few seconds to say, oh, okay, I like this. Obviously, I think about my loved ones. I see my dad, and I'm grateful he's there in my life. And I'm grateful that I have the ability to spend this time with him and love him. I send blessings to all the people in my life, all the supportive people and not so supportive. It doesn't really matter. And I'm grateful for friends, family, mentors, clients, collaborators, even the neighbors, the salesmen and the sales ladies in the shops and so on. I don't want to go very deep in this. What else I think through the morning before I sit and actually write down my list? I appreciate my water, my alkalized water, which keeps me so vibrant throughout the day. My morning coffee, maybe fresh fruit. I'm thinking, oh my God, fresh fruit, fresh, clean fruit. It's amazing. I have fresh, clean fruit for breakfast. I'm thinking about my body. I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I'm energetic. Everything is functioning, just like you mentioned. I don't mean to be arrogant, but one of my students, as she was writing the list, she taught me something because I was too ashamed to put my appearance on the list, my good looks, just the way I look. Oh wow! And when I read her list and she wrote there my good appearance, I was struck and I said to myself, "Why are you so ashamed to say I'm proud of what God gave me? Whatever it is, it's good, it's fine, and put it there on the list." Because when we do this, we open the space for other people to do the same. For example, when I appreciate my connection with God, or I appreciate the time of prayer and connection or meditation, or I'll tell you one which is very controversial. People have a really big issue writing there about money. They will write abundance, material possessions, but rarely they will write money. We appreciate affluence of all kinds, whether it's freedom, it's time, it's health, it's love in your life, it's abundance of ideas, it's abundance of money, because money gives you access to so many things. Money empowers you to create good memories with the people you love, or help others, or create a bigger impact sometimes, or educate yourself, or provide medical care for whoever you wish. So yes, I'm grateful for that as well.
Very, very, very important. I remember that I was reading a lot of studies about that as well, because obviously most of us, we have not a good friendship with the money, because we have certain
Some beliefs, right?
beliefs related to that. And I was reading the biography of one super rich Japanese, and his belief was to say thank you every single time you get in contact to money, either giving away or receiving. So once I started to apply that, it's like it felt so good. So before I would feel like, oh my God, when I pay the gas bill. The bill in the petrol station, I say, oh my God,
it's going away, yeah.
So I remember that again. I say, and I would say in arigato, because of course our project with the special energized water is Japanese. I love the Japanese culture, and I love to say it sounds good to say arigato.
Arigato.
I start to say arigato every time. So I will say to the guy when that I will pay, I say arigato. Then I say maybe the bill comes much higher on my phone, like much higher than I thought, maybe because I didn't watch about like double. So I say like arigato. That, of course, I spoke to those people. Maybe that person will bring me hundreds and thousands because of that phone call we had 2 hours. So giving a good meaning. Then of course, when you receive, that's even a much happier arigato. When I receive almost every couple of days on my phone messages from Japan, you receive 5,000, you receive 3,000. It's like arigato.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
I say it, loud, especially sometimes I don't know, I'm outside in the plane. I see the message, I say arigato. It's it brings so much joy.
Victor is really the kind of guy who will actually do that. So believe him, he's amazing. He's a bomb of enthusiasm and authenticity and love. What you see is what you get. You can't get more authentic than this. This is amazing, Victor. I was thinking, who was saying this? Tony Robbins, or I don't remember exactly who was saying, people who say that money is not important have never given enough money away.
Yes,
because
I can totally relate.
Yeah.
And in the moment that this is also very, very important, and to give it as a good meaning. So being thankful, being in gratitude always. And when you all of us, we want to make money, but we are so afraid, we don't know what to do with those money. It's like, oh my God, I'm afraid maybe I'll become a bad person, and people will hate me, I'll lose my friends, everybody will want money from me. And in the end, when I will not have any more, everybody will leave me. So many people, they have this kind of belief, so
such nice description. You've described so nicely all the limiting beliefs we have, all the fears we have around money.
Yes. And for me, I place it as I really want to become super mega rich to be able to help a lot of people. And helping is not just just giving the money, calling everybody, hey, come on, like in Romanian parties. It's about helping people in a real way, in helping them, giving a skill. I mean, paying them a ticket to go to Tony Robbins when they are like in a complete depression, to change their life. Paying them 1 year sessions with Alina to completely bring them out of all their disaster they created in their life. So this is what I mean, because helping each other, coaching each other, this is the most valuable thing, much more valuable than just giving the physical money to somebody.
Teaching people how to fish, no, instead of giving them the fish.
Yes, yes.
And going back to appreciation, I really appreciate all my mentors, you being one of them, because I've learned so much from you as well. I really appreciate
every day. Coach.
It's very important that we realize the gift that every human being brings in our lives, even the people who challenge us. When we recover our balance and we look through the eyes of joy and freedom and wisdom and stability, we look back on things in retrospective, we realize that every challenge had some value. And I wanted to bring our story to this point to show how we can use appreciation to reframe a very challenging situation, not to pretend or to put your head in the sand, but to actually empower yourself to move forward. Because if you give a very disempowering meaning to what happens to you, you're going to remain a victim, and you're going to change your identity into one of a victim. But if you find the advantages or things to appreciate in that situation, and you act based on the belief that the universe is for you, not against you, you are going to look for the things in your favor, and you are going to slowly or faster. Sometimes you have to crawl, as Lisa Nichols says. Sometimes you have to crawl, and then you have to walk, and then you fly, and then you soar again like an eagle or a hawk.
You want to know the back, right?
Exactly. So you can use appreciation to look for the good and the wisdom and the strengths, and ask yourself, what is the universe trying to offer me in this situation? What kind of skill or gift am I called to practice or increase or master in the situation? And just like I shared, and I will share very briefly, I shared in another episode of ours, when I had a great health challenge. I found myself in the hospital, almost immobilized, almost unable to move. Oh my God, I remember seeing the sunrise after 10 days of being unconscious. And I was amazed. At that point, I was almost just like an intelligence in a body that couldn't move. but all my senses were awake, and I was thinking, wow, wow. I was seeing life through very different eyes. And even though I thought it was over, I looked back upon my life with appreciation and thought, have I loved enough? Because appreciation is love, isn't it, Victor? We
Oh,
love.
yeah.
We project love on life, whether it's people, it's things, it's circumstances, it's objects. Appreciation is love,
Yes.
absolutely. And appreciation took me out of that crisis, obviously, together with the amazing people in my life, together with the treatment and so on and so forth, and the good habits I had. But the second I had the ability to pick up a pen and write, I was literally writing away pages, pages, pages of things that were going well, whether it was from the past, from the present, excuse me,
From the
and it
future.
helped me from the future to project a vision of a better me, a stronger me into the future, which I am. Thank goodness I have reached it. I have become it. I have become it. Yes. So you can use appreciation for the future in this way as well, by visualizing a better version of yourself. I am living proof, and there are so many other people I've met. It works. But you have to be consistent. You have to practice it every day. So this is one way to use appreciation to solve problems and project yourself into a better future. But you're not off the hook. We are going to do this quick marathon of almost 50 things from the past, from the present, from the future, from any field or area that you want, just to show how fun and cool and quick it can be. Are you up to it, Victor? We start?
All right, perfect. So shall we
Oh,
start from the moment of awakening until anything?
I wouldn't take it that way. I would take it just random,
Mhm.
not time-wise, because you may think of things as in terms of relations or education or progress in the world, and this doesn't come necessarily on a time frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would allow us for more richness in that way if we don't do it chronologically. And then we can do it chronologically in another episode if you want. We give an example of how we go through the day and look for things
Okay.
to move us.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I'll say
Perfect.
one, you say one, and we ping pong until we reach enough.
All right. I will start with the air.
Oh, God bless air that we can breathe in our lungs and all our senses functioning perfectly. How about that?
Oh yeah. So we should formulate it in a specific manner to
No,
like
no,
sentence.
it's free. Just no, just freestyle,
Mm.
completely freestyle, whatever you want.
Well,
Seriously, I do it the same.
thank you for the sun for warming up my solar panels on my skin.
Oh, thank God my skin is healthy and I don't have any problem.
Thanks God. I have beautiful hands. I don't know, it just came.
We have hands and feet, you know. Have you seen those guys like Nick Vujic? Or there was another guy, a very young guy in 25, who was born without feet and arms, you know. Now that you hear about it, it sounds pathetic, but those people are actually enjoying life.
Yeah, more than most of you guys out there.
Uh-huh. Even me, sometimes I have to admit, when I have my moments, and I do have
Yeah,
my human
we
moments,
all have. We all
we
have.
all have them.
And in that
Absolutely.
moment, remember that guy without legs and feet when he's jumping like a football on the floor and jumping in the pool and he's happy and he has twins with a beautiful Japanese model. It's like, what can you want
Yeah,
more?
it has to make you wonder, what does he have
Yes.
inside him that allows him to enjoy his life? Sometimes you actually just need permission from yourself to give yourself joy, because sometimes we just think we need to work hard, suffer hard, pay a lot before we get the right to enjoy. But no, guys, it's not like that, because you never know what tomorrow brings. And you may live 200 years or maybe 2 days. We never know. So put
Yeah.
some joy and some appreciation and some love and some fun in every
For
day.
those hands
Yes. And by the way, I'm so
and those
thankful.
legs as well, they are very important.
Thanks for
Believe me, it
sharing
is.
us.
I told you the story before with my uncle. I stayed 1 month without being able to walk. It was very tough for me. So I had to feel every day super appreciative. I was like, Oh, I love my foot. I love my leg. It's like at least I have it. And I
Yes,
know that in
God,
some
it's
time it
there.
will get better. Some others, they don't have it at all.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, it's true. So true.
Yes.
Speaking of legs, I'm grateful for another example that is very dear to me. There is a lady, I don't remember her name, Jessica Cox. She was born without arms, so she has only legs, but this didn't stop her from driving a car, flying a plane with her legs, everything with her feet. She's putting her mascara, she's eating with her feet. Because her parents, when she was small, told her they refused to treat her differently than a normal kid. And she's just traveling the world and, encouraging people like you and me to live a fuller life, to live a more joyful life. So I'm thankful for such examples because I think it's so cool to have references of people who can inspire you when you're down, not necessarily when you're down, but when you need a kick, when you need a boost. So I'm thankful for inspiration, which is really on my list every day. Honestly, it is.
What's next? Shall we count the parts of the body? Okay, ears. So amazing to be able to hear. I love birds. When I go out to my balcony and I hear the sounds of the birds, I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice to hear them. And then I'm happy for the birds. I like God bless that there are so many birds out there and they inspire the flying because of birds. We have the airplanes. So I'm so appreciative on all this. And then I see the clouds. I'm super happy to see clouds. They are so fluffy. I imagine sitting myself on them, cuddling with the clouds. And of course, as the day progresses, it's very, very interesting. And what worked for me lately, and again, it's with your help, even the bad situations, I turn them into appreciations as well. Because what I've seen, the bad stuff that happened, even if it looks at the beginning, it brought me to some really interesting highways later on. So even if in that moment something bad happens, like I know that this will bring me to something really great in the future. So thank you, universe. I'm very appreciative even for this.
That's amazing. It's not always easy to appreciate when you're in the midst of a challenge, but with exercise, you can. You can. What else do I appreciate? I appreciate my home and the car and the roads and the garden and the neighborhood and the green fields around my home and the forest nearby. The fact that I can exercise and dance and stretch. And I love music. I love all kinds of music. And I also appreciate, again, as I said, water, because it's what 70% of our body.
Yeah, and especially when you drink it like this, like so many people, they drink that dead water in the plastic, and it doesn't energize. And so I'm so appreciative that I have access to water that is so special that you feel it into your body, that your body vibrates different when you drink this, like a live water. So I'm so appreciative that I have access to that.
You feel the difference, that's for sure. Huge difference. I appreciate my clients and collaborators, and I appreciate my power of appreciation masterminds because I had to test it. There was Jesus was saying in the Bible, where there are two or more together in my name, I will be in the midst of them. To say that if two or more will ask for something in his name, in the name of God, the power compounds. And I was just curious, let's see how this goes. And I created this concept, this power of appreciation masterminds, together with another friend. It's amazing, the friendships, the relationships, the dynamics that form, and the way our objectives come to fulfillment. It's quite amazing. I really would recommend to anybody, if you don't want to appreciate, then at least gather some friends and pray with them and speak about the things that go well in your life. So yeah, I'm very grateful for my groups and for you, Victor, obviously.
Thank you. I'm very appreciative of you.
Thank you. All the friends who are a positive presence of light and cheerfulness and an example of persistence and the best of humanity in my life. I'm really grateful for all of you.
Thank you. This is a beautiful example. So for all of you out there, we are inviting you to take part in our podcast as well. We'd love to do one podcast where you can see, let's say, minimum 10 of us, and everybody comes and says something that is grateful for, so we can make it as a game. So if you want guys to
Let us know, drop
part of the
comment.
next podcast, drop a message out there. You can find our Instagrams as well attached. Our Facebook names are the same with our names written in here. Please subscribe on our channel as well, so everybody has access to this, so more and more people become kinder and better, and changing this into a better world.
Obviously, we need to get people happier, to get the whole world happier, and appreciation is one easy way of doing it.
Indeed.
Everybody can do it.
So have a wonderful day or morning or evening, whatever on the globe you are, and write us in the comments. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful life.
Yes, Victor, thank you so much. But you know me, I have to ask this because I know what it means to find something that's useful and then give it to another person. You never know when it's going to change their life. So please, guys, if you like what you have seen, what you have listened, please like and share this message. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
For supporting us and visiting our channel. Have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.